Hey, what's up, YouTube? Wanted to share some stuff with you. About 2 weeks ago, came across PhillyEDC's channel and just really became interested in the Kydex holster business. And due to his tutorials and things that have gone wrong for him and how he's corrected, done right. I mean, you look at it, I'll put the information at the bottom of the video, so you can go check out his site and see some of the qualities coming out with. Anyway, went to Guns Kits, I think it's gunskits.com, and a couple, was it 29th, stuff came in the mail. Foam, Kydex, rivets, screws, all that stuff. And came out here immediately and knocked some stuff out. This is the first holster I made. It's for a little Smith & Wesson 9mm. Not crazy about the shape. However, I was pleased, you know, being the first one. I could still work on those edges a little bit. I didn't put a whole lot of time into it. I'm not completely finished, as you can tell. Those belt buckles or belt loops are horrendous. But after I got everything where I thought I wanted it, I couldn't wait to get it on the hip, so I just bent some crap and put it on there. That's coming off. But you can check out a little bit of this seam here. You know, like I said, first holster. I got to get some more sandpaper. All of my cuts were made with the Dremel tool. Put it on the table with some clamps and just slowly went around after I made my outline. You know, took a big cutter, just boom, knocked out a bunch of the meat, and then came in with a grinder more or less and got the edges and the turns and whatnot. And a lot of this shape, I wanted to see what I could do, what kind of detail I could do with the Dremel freehand. Also, similar to another channel I found, I think it's Century Gun Leather. He's got some holsters that usually, you know, there's no way he made that, you know, at his house. But retention's good. I had to take some retention out of the ejection port here. I put a little bit more in on the trigger guard itself, but it's pretty smooth draw, and you know, it's there. So I was happy with that. You know, I see everybody doing like a shake test or something. My side channel sawed off a portion of a carbon arrow. But anyway, that was my first one. And then the 30th, the very next day, I made one for my duty carry. Carry this every day outside the waistband, obviously, you know, line of work I do, whatever. But I don't like the ALS for like a concealed carry. I've got an ALS pancake and also one on a duty rig. It's a great holster, don't get me wrong, but I wanted something a little bit more form-fitting. So I knocked this bad boy out, stayed up till about 3 o'clock in the morning doing it. Definition came out real well. This is a Glock 21 SF. I actually placed some a wad of blue painter's tape in the ejection port to kind of alleviate some of this retention problems that you got to come back and heat it up anyway. At least that's what I'm finding. And then I put a little bit more in the trigger guard. Both sides, it actually turned out fairly decent, considering, you know, second holster again. And when I bent the contour, you can see here maybe the edges leave a lot to be desired. So I got to come in and work on those some more with the heat gun. I mean, that right there, I mean, you couldn't sell this to anybody, obviously. I mean, this is for me. But you know, it worked out pretty good, I thought. I'm having a good time with it. And then yesterday, my cousin comes in town. Today's New Year's Eve, by the way. He comes in, brings his Springfield 1911. This was a government model, painted an atrocious green color. He took someplace, had it bead blasted, and got some extra stuff put on there. And you know, he likes it, so I said, well, shoot, I'll see if we can't knock one out for you. Again, ignore the belt loops. But this one came out pretty decent, you know. 4 o'clock this morning when I finally turned the lights out. So I got some finishing work on the edges here, on the seams. But right off the bat, I'll just show you real quick. I mean, I can't really complain with that too much. I need to get some more 600 grit sandpaper. But in some places you can't even see where the two pieces of Kydex meet. I was really pleased with the way this turned out. And but another cool thing, and maybe it's because it's a 1911, but one of the things I found was, as soon as I got this holster built and the 2 pieces of Kydex, I just clamped them down and threw the pistol in here. I mean, that thing sat well, and it wasn't impossible to get out like the 9mm and the 45 Glock. This thing was, I mean, it was a dream. I did take a little bit out of the ejection port. Again, I put some tape in here so I wouldn't have to go back and reheat, and you can see there's a little bit of definition there, but it's not hanging up. And then I pressed in the trigger guard just a touch. He wanted to keep his mag release accessible while it's in the holster. This is probably going to be a range gun for him. He doesn't carry this, especially in the line of work he's in. He carries a little small, I think it's a 380 revolver or something. But you know, this is a range gun, so if he's out on the range and he's going through a string or something, he said he wanted to be able to just go ahead and drop the magazine from the holster while it's in the holster, reinsert a fresh one, top off, whatever he needs to do. But no, man, I'm happy with that stuff. I couldn't do it without the stuff I'm finding on YouTube, especially people going on there, PhillyEDC, the Century Gun Leather channel, and getting the ideas. Give you a run around real quick. I've got about probably 250 or so, 250 bucks, I guess, invested in some materials. All my cuts done with the Dremel, like I said, and I got the press, red oak right there, some stuff I had laying around, and you know, I haven't figured out how to use that thing yet, so let me know what you think. I'm interested to hear what y'all got, any pointers. So I'll probably do some more stuff on here so you can see exactly what I'm doing and tell me how to do it better. Thanks for watching.